All right. Welcome to a night of action. This is Bledsoe along with Ozzy, and we got some great competition for you. Great matches
Longtime
for you.
fans of the show might recognize that song, Tex Slazenger making his way to the Common Man Boogie, a song made famous by the late, great Dusty Rhodes.
Indeed.
Could he be looking to channel the spirit of the dream here tonight as he takes on... who's he fighting again?
Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man and Dusty Rhodes have history, do they not?
Yes, they do.
I do believe Dusty Rhodes once famously stole the Big Boss Man's baton and hat.
Oh yeah, he was plugged into that on the Brother Love show.
A classic moment that longtime fans of sports entertainment will surely never forget. Tex Slazenger may be looking to channel that same energy, that same mischief and deception against the Big Boss Man here tonight.
Yep. Give props to Tommy Chimmel for that announcement.
Absolutely. The always talented Tony Chimmel, excuse me. We're really thankful to have him here tonight.
Slanger about to make a comment.
What's up, Oakland? I didn't hear you. What's up, Oakland?
Crowd getting wild for this now.
You know, I've been a lot of things in my time here in the WWF. Well, now I'm going to stop trying to be somebody else. Just be my damn self, have fun, and kick the Big Boss Man's ass like the Raiders are going to do to the Ravens.
You can make a comment about the Raiders? The Ravens?
How could he?
Hey, here comes his opponent.
And his opponent from Cobb County, Georgia, weighing in at 305 pounds, the Big Boss Man.
Now look at this guy. He is looking ready for some action here. He's been in the WWF for years. He's wrestled every single company from the NWA to WCW. It's no wonder he never went to ECW either.
Oh, absolutely. This more rugged, this more mean, hard-hitting, dare I say crooked cop in the Big Boss Man, who would have fit right home in the land of extreme under Paul Heyman.
Yeah. Big Boss Man was once a crowd favorite. He was once a crowd favorite until his return in '98. He joined forces with the Boss then.
He stood up originally for the honest part of the law, the good part of the law, if there even is a good part of the law. He stood up for it.
I would like for you and each and every person in this arena to take this opportunity to kiss my ass.
This new Boss Man stands for none of those things that I mentioned.
You think you're a common man like these common pieces of trash sitting in the arena? That makes you a loser. Just like these cross-eyed, inbreed freaks sitting in this arena.
Wait a minute. Here we go. Tex comes from behind.
He won't stand for the harsh words of the Boss Man.
Going for the clothesline. And look at those chops. Look at those punches.
I alluded to the Dusty comparisons earlier. He's proven me right with that bionic elbow.
Out goes the Boss Man. Boss Man losing his temper.
Possibly getting flashbacks to his rivalry with Dusty.
Oh, and you can hear the fans chanting it.
They're really getting behind him. They're really getting behind Tex Slazenger tonight.
Boss Man taking his time. The referee about to count him out if he's not back in the ring. Referee counting to 7. He's almost at 10.
Getting up to 8. Only 2 more digits, and Tex Slazenger would have a very quick time at the office tonight.
Mm-hmm. I can see a lot of potential in Tex Slazenger. I can see him going up against some of the other competitors that we have in the WWF. From Booker T to Hardcore Holly.
Or even the WWF co-commissioner, Ric Flair.
Yep. Look at this.
Possibly looking for a test of strength here.
Look at this. Tex Slazenger again. He's trying to play mind games with the boss man.
But one thing that you have to give Tex Slazenger credit for is his ability to get the mental edge over his opponent with the theatrics.
There he goes again. And here goes the fans again yelling at, giving their opinions on boss man.
Tell him how you really feel, WWF Universe.
And here we go. Slazenger with those right hands. Right down goes boss man.
The American dream is alive and well. I know he said in his promo beforehand. Never mind. Mandible Claw.
That was a little bit of a mandible claw. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. What the? Did you see what he just did?
He takes pages from every common man, from Mankind to Dusty Rhodes, and now a little bit of Adrian Adonis in there.
Huh. Yeah. I don't think the referee liked that. Rake in the eyes. Right on to Tex Slazenger.
He represents Texas with all his pride as we see the state's outline on the back of his tights.
So what do you think Tex Slazenger has to do to defeat the big boss man?
I think it really just comes down to the mind games, like you mentioned earlier, Juwan. It really just comes down to his ability to eke out the psychological edge over the boss
shoulders
man.
down and a kick out.
Not only the mental edge, but the tenacity and durability they showed there is what's going to win him the match. You have to be able to survive the boss man's onslaught.
Oh yeah, the boss man's one tough competitor. We have seen him battle some of the greatest superstars here. He's went up against stars like Andre the Giant, Jimmy Snuka. He's also went up against Mr. Perfect, the Barbarian, even the Undertaker.
And how could you forget the boss man's legendary rival with the Mountie? That was one of the first rivalries from that time period I ever saw researching the era as a child.
Oh yes, SummerSlam 1991, the jailhouse match. Man, the boss man took down the Mountie like no other.
And brought him to justice. The same cold hard justice he's looking to dish out tonight.
Big boot by Tex Slazenger. And another one. DDT.
See, this is what I was talking about earlier, Jawan. This durability from Tex Slazenger may be what he needs to outlast the boss man.
Here he goes. Irish rip. And he takes him down again with that elbow. And another one by Tex Slazenger. Shoulders down.
Boss man slam.
Oh, dang. We really thought
Our new dream has gone awake today.
That was insane. Well, gotta give it up to Tex Slazenger. He's putting up a great effort here tonight.
Absolutely. A hell of an effort against an established competitor in the Big Boss.
Got the nice thing. He got the nice thing.
No! This is unnecessary!
Oh, wait a second. Now Tex Slazenger has it.
I truly do not believe this is the last we've seen of these two in a ring here tonight in the World Wrestling Federation.
Indeed. They will have another match one day.
Drawing the proverbial line in the sand is Tex Slazenger.
Well, the match is over. And look at this. Tex Slazenger. Low blowing. The boss man through the rope.
Repeated groin-based offense.
What a takedown.
Brutal nightstick shot, unprotected to the skull of Bossman.
Oakland!
Fans are still loving this guy. Boss man getting up. Not sure what happened. Yeah.
He may have been defeated, but his anthem still blares through the speakers.
Yeah. That was pretty good. Let's try another one.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Let's keep it going. Well, what are we calling so I know what to talk about? Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to a night of velocity, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Juan with Ozzy, and we're getting down to our first match.
What an absolute first match we have planned for you tonight. Rey Mysterio Jr., who has spent much time in Japan.
Weighing at 208
There's Justin Robert.
Funaki.
Great work by Justin Robert. Take it down now. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Funaki, a fantastic wrestler from Japan. We seen him years ago in 1998 with Kayaka, along with Taka Michinoku.
Funaki could be looking out to dish out some offense. It is absolutely
And making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing at 175 pounds,
Justin Roberts nailed it right there. There's Rey Mysterio, ladies and gentlemen, and fans are loving him. They recognize this guy. Following his years with WCW and ECW and AAA.
Most may know him from his work in WCW, but Rey Mysterio Jr., no stranger to the Japanese style either. I believe he competed in Best of the Super Juniors over in New Japan.
All right, there's the bell, and we're on our way. Here's the grapple. Here's Rey Mysterio, and Funaki takes it back. Armbar by Rey Mysterio.
And one would have to imagine that Rey Mysterio would have the speed advantage in this match, no?
Oh, he has the speed, all right. And look at that.
And he's showing it off perfectly with these quick takedowns against Funaki.
Look at that. Now, how's that for a great match here tonight? How's that for a match?
Not a single seating person in the crowd tonight. Everyone's on their feet for some great pro wrestling.
Let's do a little deep background on Rey Mysterio. And as I said earlier, Rey Mysterio competed in several wrestling companies. But what y'all didn't know is that he wrestled at the age of 12. Am I right?
13? It might have been 13. Either way, there are some things that you just know. You have a gift for it right away. Rey Mysterio has that gift for Lucha Libre and pro wrestling.
Yeah. Who can forget some of the greatest matches? Did you see him go off the top rope?
A spinning plancha over the top rope. That is the kind of action that you will find normal south of the border. Here in America, it's a luxury.
Oh, yes. Who can forget Rey Mysterio's matches with Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, Psychosis, Chris Jericho? Names to few.
Rey Mysterio is really the kind of wrestler who you can show to someone who doesn't love this sport yet, and by the end of a Rey Mysterio match, they will be just as passionate about it as you are.
Oh, yes. Here's
But
Funaki.
Funaki looking to stop the fuego of this match with a gutbuster to the knee.
And he stomps him down. Takes him down. And another double stomp. Right onto Rey Mysterio's stomach.
Repeated brutal stomps, what some know as the strong style of Japan, founded by Antonio Inoki.
Funaki has that technical skill. And as you said, the strong style, Japanese strong style. Look at that. Rey Mysterio blocked that move what Funaki was going to do.
Funaki may be a smaller man, but he is not a weak man by any means, and that power will be what he needs. That power will be exactly what he needs to counter the speed of Rey Mysterio here tonight.
Funaki clothesline onto Rey Mysterio. Funaki got Mysterio by the mask.
Could be looking for another power bomb here.
Rey Mysterio trying to fight it out. Kick to the stomach. Irish whip. Here comes Funaki. But Mysterio blocks it. I think we know where this is going.
Dial it up, Ray.
619.
The 619 from Rey Mysterio.
A kick out at 2.
The
I think we can see
willpower.
I think we have a future here for Rey Mysterio. We can see him a lot more if he wins this match tonight.
I truly believe Rey Mysterio Jr. will have an immense presence for years to come.
Shoulders down.
But Funaki, just as well, may be looking to secure that future for himself.
This is a great match here tonight. These two are giving it their all. I don't think anybody else could ever top what these two are doing.
It's nights like these where you are thankful for the luxury of being a pro wrestling fan, a luxury of having the knowledge of this great sport.
Oh, yes. We can see a cruiserweight division building here.
Absolutely.
Hurricane
And one can
Rana.
imagine Hurricane Rana from the top rope from Rey Mysterio. If there's a cruiserweight division coming, I believe we have just crowned its king in Rey
Indeed.
Mysterio Jr.
Here's your winner,
You know, honestly, man, I could go run out to Staples right now and get like a $10 webcam. I got a little bit of cash saved up for it if you think it would add to the professionalism of the video.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I was just saying I could go run out and grab like a really cheap webcam from Staples, like down the street from me.
Oh, okay.
If you think that would help. Yeah. So I guess we'll just take a quick break. I'm really enjoying this. I feel like we got good chemistry. I know I talked over you a little bit, and I'm sure I'll make more notes of that later. But
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
yeah, I think we got decent chemistry, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll be back.
All right. Hey, wait.
Yeah?
I might have to do another recording just in case.
Oh, no problem, man. You can wait, are we talking about doing the same matches again just with a webcam, or
We could do a different match.
I was thinking, I mean, I'll have to rewatch the stuff that we already did because I felt like my calls weren't the worst, you know? I felt like you did really great commentary, and I would hate for that to just get lost to time just because of the lack of a camera, but yeah, we got plenty of time to figure it out, you know?
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna end
Okay.
this here, and then we're gonna do another like dark match.
Okay. Yeah.